Right, I didn't mean like the actual size of the dick would be small, because it's not. It's mine. It's large.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been, when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold, dark night? When everything's a little clearer in the light of day. And we know the night is always gonna be here anyway. Thinking of you's working up my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together, making sparks ignite. And the thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Sky rockets in flight. Woo! Afternoon delight. Whoop. You guys have it, I think. Afternoon delight.
I don't know, Ron. That sounds kind of crazy.
Sounds like you have mental problems, man.
Yeah, you have mental problems, man.
Yeah, it really does.
Man.
Afternoon delight.
Gotta make a phone call here.
Ladies and gentlemen, TCS Network is proud to bring you the Charity Strike. Now here are your favorite arseholes, Trigger Mike and Rebound.
Yeah, spread it on. Spread it on. Welcome into the show,
I've
people.
got the knife.
Great Rebound Jones sitting across from me. Brodus Clay? What was that face you were doing as we were
Brodus Gay.
Brodus Gay. You looked like the Funkasaurus with that face.
I was doing the lemon face, lion face.
Oh, you were prepping, as they call it.
I was.
Excuse me, I didn't know quite what that was.
I learned that from the good old Will Hunting, if you didn't know.
I didn't see
In
that.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so welcome in the show. We got a show for you today. Let me run down a little business first, though. Check us out at thecharitystrike.com. Get us on Facebook, facebook.com/thecharitystrike. Hit us up on, as Jenny O called it last night, ye old twat box. At the Charity Strike, no E at the end of that, which I'll play the drop in a second, but you know.
Once the music stops.
I don't want to overlap on the music.
New app.
No, it wasn't the app's fault. I just didn't want to have music and music going.
I
I
see.
usually don't get to the Twitter that quickly. Usually the music stops.
That's
by
true.
then, so, yeah.
Usually I've come all over the place.
Right.
With my pews.
Right. So let me try that again. Get us on the old twat box at the Charity Strike. No E at the end.
Do it like ever and drop that E.
There it is.
It's a very enticing case to drop that E.
That was good.
It was really good.
I feel better.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Yeah, something about dropping E. I just dropped that B.
You did. Belched.
Belched, bitches. Midlight's not here. You got it. And what else? Where was it? 805 419. What's the rest of our number?
3679.
Brain fart.
You know what episode this is?
169,
dudes.
I should have pulled that up.
Yeah.
69. I really want a creepy laugh drop like Corolla has.
Well, on the last, was it the last? Yeah, the last Charity Strike. There was a laugh that happened. I think you pulled up someone's laugh or something. And I think Eva or Jenny suggested that should be the laugh. And I thought, that was a good laugh. I forget which one that was.
I wonder what I do wonder what I pulled up.
I don't know if it was
awful.
that, but
sounds like the Oogie Boogie.
it was,
from Nightmare
I
Before
think if I
Christmas.
remembered, it was something familiar, but that you wouldn't have normally thought of to do. So,
Totes,
I can't remember.
totes my goats.
Totes
I love that. It's gonna carry on to multiple shows.
Darth Vader coming into the new world right there.
Yeah. So I think that's all of our contact info. iTunes, get us on iTunes. 5 stars, subscriptions, blowjobs.
Yeah, like the 49ers 5 Super Bowls, give us 5 stars.
Yeah, and then make a billboard about it. We'll get to that later on. You can also get us on Radio Fubar.
Yep. Yep.
A couple times a week. And you can also get us on the Stitcher radio app, which I was originally trying to say and forgot the name of.
And then Spreaker, I upload us there once a week.
Yes. On Spreaker, if you use your little Spreaker and all that good shit. Let's see if I can compose the rest of the show and get something going. Speaking of phone numbers that I mentioned 8.5 minutes ago, we have a little voicemail action.
What's up, bitches?
You've reached the Charity Strike's private sex line.
So leave your name, number, and breast size. We'll be sure to jerk off to you as quickly as possible.
Later, bitches.
Oh, Daddy O's! Haku ain't here, which is episode 168 Haku. Here it goes! Emma's large blows, and Jenny makes Hank drop loads. Pussy overload! Oh, Daddy O's! Have a great episode 169, and the less pussy there is, the more show I'll listen to.
I didn't catch the end of that.
I think he was talking about that he gets distracted by pussy.
Oh.
So he's probably jerking off the whole time.
I was.
Not listening to any show.
Yeah, Jenny and Eva wouldn't look at me last week because I was just sitting there with the mic in my face jerking off the entire time.
Yeah, there was 2 pussies in the room.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Even better than that, 4 titties.
4.
4.5.
Quattro.
Yeah. A lot of titty and pussy.
10 less than 14.
Right.
Yep.
It was full of intelligence. Good comment there.
Areola overloader.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah?
It was with the Ayatollah of areola. So, anyways, speaking of areola, let's get on to the important stuff.
Hello, ladies.
So today's Trick of the Day. Do you remember Tony La Russa?
Of course.
Famous manager.
Old drunken manager.
Yeah. Well, he did something good in his drunken rage. He created a hot fucking daughter.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of the drunken sperm got into his wife, huh?
Yeah, did good work. Those drunken sperms, they fight hard.
They do.
You know, it's like the drunken frat boys. They're always like starting fights and shit.
They create the chicks that we want to bang.
Right. Drunk ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only kinds we can bang.
Born in drunkenness.
Yeah.
Fucks chubby white dudes like us.
Yeah, we'll take what we can get.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, so he has a really hot daughter. Her name is Bianca La Russa. Smoking hot. And she's also a Raiders girl. It's too bad a real team wouldn't hire her. I don't know why, 49ers.
The Raiders.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
The Niners have class, and we know Tony La Russa does not have that.
But she has ass.
Oh, yeah.
That was creepy. Anyways, so it's going to be one of those shows. Do yourselves a big favor, and by big, I mean dick, and Google Bianca La Russa. It's worth a Google or two, and at least 17 seconds of your time.
I see half her face.
Oh, that's a horrible picture. There's much better ones out there.
Oh, yeah. She's a smoker.
She's pretty easy on the eyes. Yeah.
Meaning she makes my pants smoke. That type of smoke.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, see?
There we go.
Yeah. Chicken Mike's over here Googling pictures.
Nah, tweeting or twitting. What would be looking up on Twitter?
Twit-picking?
Twitter sizing?
Twicking?
Yeah, twicking.
Twit-picking? Twicking's too close to twerking, though.
That's true.
And no one wants to see you twerk.
I wonder if Miley's better at twicking than twerking.
She's not good at a lot.
No.
Anyway, so yes, Bianca La Russa. Let's get on to the real stuff, the sports. Well, if you didn't have enough reasons already, one more reason to not be a soccer fan, because it's true, they should all die.
Oh, why? Because Eva's won?
Well, just another notch on the old list there. Another box to check off.
Like losing weight and the belt buckle notch is growing, right?
Yep, exactly. Another World Cup stadium worker has died after falling to his death when a cable snapped.
Well, I mean, soccer and death. It goes together.
It does. It's unfortunate that these workers are dying because they may not necessarily be fans.
Yeah, it's not their fault that that's
Right.
all they have to do to build right now.
Right. I mean, they need a job, so they're building this awful stadium. Obviously, they're like booby trapping it to collapse on the fans, which I totally respect and appreciate.
But let's help out the workers.
But let's keep the workers safe, guys.
We know they don't like soccer.
Right. Because they work.
Yeah, they don't want to die.
People with jobs don't watch soccer.
Like Eva and Brad.
This is good because she's mad at me for calling her a cunt all the time. Now she's going to be mad at you instead.
For wanting her to die for being a soccer fan.
Exactly. So, anyways, yes.
Hey, Brad already conceded that he's going to die. He didn't deny it.
That's true. He did say when he goes he's going to die.
And it's Facebook official.
Yeah.
So, it's like the one place he's ever responded to.
Wait, he responded to you?
Yeah, Eva put his name. Remember the picture I posted of the conversation I had with her when I told her that she should die?
Yeah.
Because she's a soccer fan?
Right,
well,
yeah.
Brad actually responded to the picture I put
That's
up.
right, which is on Facebook.com/charity
The
strike.
charity strike. Go look that up.
You should. It would give you a boner.
And you're lucky if I did you a favor and crossed out that number of yours.
Maybe you should have left it in there.
I should have.
Yeah.
Maybe someone would have killed her before that cable snapped and killed her at the soccer game.
She's not going.
I know. Maybe she would one day, though.
Brad's taking his other girlfriend, Bean.
Bean?
Yeah, from Kevin and Bean.
Oh, Kevin and Bean. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the only Bean I know. Is there some other Bean I know?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anyways.
Lame.
You should go write her phone number like in a bathroom stall at a gas station.
Call for a good time.
Right. Call for anal sex. I like to be dryly raped. 805, blah, 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 blah.
Glory hole glory.
I'm a glory hole gusher. Doesn't make any sense. I guess it kind of does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
You gush through a glory hole.
By the way, can I give myself another round of applause? I won on the Awkward Apocalypse's squirting contest.
Yeah, you did. And it's the one I've always agreed with. But, you gave God props. And you gave your mom and dad props. But who was spearheading the campaign for lizzing?
Well, first of all, that was ironic. That was a joke. Because I don't think my parents care.
You don't believe in God? With an uppercase G?
I worship Joe Pesci.
Oh, okay.
It's old Carlin.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's an old Carlin joke. Because I don't pray to God, I pray to Joe Pesci. Because Joe Pesci actually gets things done and in about the same percentage rate. 50-50.
It's true.
He goes, I had a neighbor that had a barking dog. It's really annoying the fuck out of me. I called Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci took care of the situation.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do I amuse you?
Yeah, exactly. So, yes, I am the champion. I'm going to give myself some naked Magic Bee stickers.
And I think you should. Where are you going to put them?
On my ceiling.
We know it's not going to be on your car.
No.
You
My
never
ceiling.
do that.
You look up, just like that.
On the ceiling fan, then you got spinning.
Oh, I do have multiples. I could have one on each blade, and then I could just have a
like if you're in an ADD mode, you'd be like,
and spinning. I could be like I could get hypnotized to her titties.
Yeah, there you go.
Hypnotized.
Yeah,
that's good.
Hypnotized.
Good idea. Yeah.
That was your idea.
I was thanking myself.
Oh, then again, I did say put it on the.
You did, yeah.
Okay, so like you and Albert came up with Lizzie.
Yeah.
You and I came up with the awesome idea
Good
of being
assist.
hypnotized.
Good assist, Steve Nash from 8 years ago.
Steve Nash from another team other than the Lakers.
And when he wasn't fucking ancient.
Yeah.
On his deathbed. Ugh. Fucking Steve Nash. Let's talk about the Lakers.
Love basketball. You love basketball. Then say yeah. Yeah. I love basketball. You love basketball.
Well, at the beginning of the season, those of you basketball fans were watching Chris Kaman do a pretty good job on the Lakers.
Yeah,
Come off the
he
bench,
was.
you know,
He at least was staying healthy,
right,
and playing.
He's had a little bit of a health issue with his back.
Yeah.
But I don't blame him for being mad. He was asked about his current role on the team, and he said, it's obviously not what I was looking for. And why would it be? He came over to get some playing time and to help the Lakers out. And, well, as we saw last year with D'Antoni, the better you do, the more you sit.
That's true. Now, I wonder if it's that, if he's being Anton Jameson'd, or if the whole Kobe thing is making D'Antoni a little gun shy.
Hashtag Jameson.
I'm making a guy play 2 games in a row who's just come off of a back injury. So,
well, even
who
when he
knows?
is playing, I you know what? At this point, I'd say put Kaman over Pau Gasol.
I really
At least
think
he fucking tries.
Yeah, that's true. He does try. I mean, he doesn't have the talent, but his trying is much better than any talent that Gasol has out
And
there.
he reminds me of you. He dives for balls.
Very well.
Yeah, he's a good ball diver.
I wonder if the pressure of being in LA is what's getting to D'Antoni. Because he went from Phoenix, where he did well with no real pressure on him. Because who gives a fuck about Phoenix?
Right, if you win 7 games in the season, you're a winner.
Right, well, not only that, just he had time to focus on winning because he didn't have to worry about the media. He went from New York to LA, where both places you're
horrible in New York.
You're answering for everything.
His assistant coach took over for him in New York and did great with the team the rest of the
Then
year.
again, they suck this year. Ugh, who knows what's going on there?
Yeah, but they did pretty good last year again, too.
Carmelo's bailing on that team, I think is what it is.
It's typical Melo.
But yeah, I wonder if it's the pressure getting to D'Antoni, because I've never seen him this. In Phoenix, he was always great about rotating his bench, so I have no idea what's going on.
Well, in LA, he just is great about not deciding on a lineup.
Yeah.
But you know what I really think
Other
it
than
is?
let Kobe stay in the game no matter what.
Right. I mean, Kobe hasn't been doing max minutes yet, but I'm sure he will just in time to re-injure his Achilles.
Oh, yeah.
Because D'Antoni's a fuck.
When he asked for it, D'Antoni's like, yeah, okay,
I
go
can't
ahead,
say no.
Kobe.
Yeah, I'm not Phil Jackson. The one thing, and this all insults aside, I think he did so well in Phoenix because Steve Nash was his coach.
Oh, of course.
He was obviously the coach on the floor. He's the point guard, but I think Steve Nash really made him look good. I don't think it had anything to do with D'Antoni.
That's definitely part of it.
At least a little. I mean,
history tells us that since that's when they did well, is when a healthy Steve Nash was playing.
Exactly.
But also, I mean, he just knew how to rotate Marion and Stoudemire with. They always had a deep 3-point bench, and the Lakers don't have that. I mean, Henry is a decent 3-point shooter, but he has his off nights. He's not consistent.
Meeks
is pretty good, but always been inconsistent in his career.
Steve Blake was coming through, and now he's out for a few weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Farmar's still a couple weeks out of return.
I think D'Antoni's one of those coaches who's good when everything's going exactly the way it should go.
Well, that's easy to say.
Yeah.
So am I.
But, I mean, there's some coaches that no matter how well things are going, they just suck. So.
Oh, Del Harris?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cannot make a great team work at all. Right?
You got Del Harris.
That's right.
He coached Magic Johnson to a losing season.
Yes.
Good job, asshole.
It's terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
Terrible.
And then speaking of Pau Gasol, last week he was complaining about just everything. D'Antoni, the Lakers.
Life. Oh, I have to wake up.
Oh, no bueno.
Oh, I have to play center even though I said okay to it.
Right. Me gusta paella. It's a Spanish dish.
I need a siesta. I am Spanish.
Yeah. Necesito. Shit. Sangria.
Si.
You think
Sangria.
You think I'd remember a fucking name of booze? Especially one that I like.
Well, you're so used to Mangria.
That's true.
Got cut up
That's
in your
how
head.
I'm having such a brain fart tonight. Like I was like, what is that stuff? I was like, okay, what's the other stuff? The other stuff is Mangria. Oh, Sangria. Like I went to Mangria first.
But think about it. You've been saying Mangria for so long. That
Yeah.
Sangria is so pussy compared. And you don't want anyone to say it. You're
I
like, Sangria.
I do love me some Mangria.
Mangria is good.
It is delish. I had like a half a bottle downstairs.
Oh.
We should have that in the second block.
Hey, I'm fine with that if you're willing to give it
I
up.
forgot about that.
If you're willing to give it up.
It might be like a month old, but it's
That just means it's more potent.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
We'll see how it
I've been in
tastes.
like a margarita mood lately.
Oh, because you're a homo.
Well, no, it's because it tastes good and it's fucking strong. So you slurp that down with a straw and you're like feeling it the next 20 minutes.
I can't do margaritas anymore for a couple of reasons. After one, the citrus gives me indigestion real bad. And
I popped some Tums right before.
Yeah, you have to. And then also after one, just the sugar gets to me. It's just so fucking sugary. I'm probably diabetic. I just don't know it.
That's why I make one big one and just slurp it down as fast as I can. That way I don't have to feel like I need 10 gallons of water afterwards.
And then after that, do you have a margarita? Slurp it down.
I love the jizz.
Yeah. Anyway,
nice and isolated for you right there, too.
That was good. Yeah, I just pulled that one out. Not that we need a drop to prove that you love jizz.
No.
So Gasol was complaining. D'Antoni, though, to his credit, and I actually like this. Best movies made all year. Bitched back and was like, well, if you try hard, maybe we wouldn't suck so bad.
Yes, and this is backed up by Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
Because last year he made a great tweet. This basically said, Pau Gasol practice? What?
Right. Like, he knows. PJ knows what's up.
Yeah. Pau, you can tell by this guy that he just hasn't been trying the last few years just by watching the way his game's gone down without him really having any lingering injuries.
Well, I mean, he's got some knee issues. He's got a little of this
Everybody's
issues.
got knee issues.
Right.
Didn't LeBron James just dunk 3 times in a row in a game today with a sore ankle?
Yeah.
Didn't Dwayne Wade soar with sore knees tonight?
Didn't Dwayne Wade play? That's
Dwayne
really
Wade played harder than Pau, and he's got way bigger issues.
I'm just surprised he got into the game. Anyway, but ever since D'Antoni fought back, Gasol's numbers have improved, and he's been doing better. Maybe he just needs a little stimulation.
It's always about the push with Pau.
It is.
At the beginning of the season, he started off great, and then fell down. Now he's back up again. You kind of just have to keep pushing him the whole season.
I mean, he sounds a little bit like Chumbawamba.
I get knocked down. Yeah, no. He's a big pussy.
Yeah, he is. 7-foot pussy.
D'Antoni, if you want to get any credibility, stay on Pau Gasol.
If you want to gain any bit of credibility in LA, you need to get Gasol to play like a Gasol.
If D'Antoni just turned into a total heel asshole on this team, yeah, because he's known as the nice guy. If he just turned it up and just went full heel on that team, LA would love the guy.
I do like that we're talking in wrestling terms about D'Antoni.
And then let Kobe be his manager that does all the talking for him.
Yeah.
He comes out, he's like, Ryback rules, and then he lets Paul Heyman and Kobe start talking for him.
Totes my goats.
Money, right?
Yeah.
That's selling out
that.
WrestleMania right there.
I like that a lot. What would be good entrance music for Dan?
For D'Antoni?
Yeah.
Well, he can start wearing all black suits and just come out to Back in Black or something like that.
That's good.
Or
Ooh.
Hell's Bells, even. Like AC/DC's got rockin' music for that type of. Like they're not the greatest band.
Song. Here it is. For D'Antoni. Found it. We got it. Actually, no. In this situation, D'Antoni is the heel. Pau Gasol could come out to this because he's being such a badge.
It's true.
Yeah.
I love it. Like every time he's being announced, D'Antoni has it set up that It's Raining Men starts playing.
Yeah,
he
like
tells
Pau
Pau,
Gasol,
until you
"It's
start playing better,
raining."
pal. That's what you're gonna hear.
That would be good. That'd be really good. I'm liking this. I can't wait to have WWE NBA style.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Seriously, bring in Paul. Yeah, they should hire Paul Heyman to do all the talking for Mike D'Antoni.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah. Why hasn't anybody done any PR like that? He's like a genius. Just bring that guy in.
The problem is, like, whenever he's talking about Brock Lesnar, it's like, Brock Lesnar. But how would you deal with Dan? Like,
Dan Tony.
It just sounds like two different. Like, that's his first and last name. Dan Tony.
He can say Kobe all crazy. Kobe. Brian.
That was more Vince.
Pow. Gasol. No, see, the Gasol fucks it up. And he just goes, pow.
Interesting.
Where are you? Pow. Make a shot. Pow.
Yeah. This is going to be good. I can't wait till this happens.
They're going to make it happen because they listen to the show, right?
It's totally going to happen. Oh, my God. This is going to be so good.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I get it. Good job, Daniel Bryan. Good job, DB.
DB.
Right. No? Daniel Boone? What else were we talking about? Rondo. Speaking of vaginas, Rondo's such a badge and a bitch.
But what a talent, man.
It's unfortunate that he's so talented. He blew his Achilles back in February. Oh, Kobe blew his in April. Who's returned so far?
Yeah, I know, and he's much older.
Rondo's a bitch. He has been cleared for contact, but not for full game action. Because once again, he is a veg.
Giant pussy.
Big, wet.
Well, he does play for Boston, so.
Makes sense then.
And he's not Larry Bird.
Right.
Who automatically gets a pass for being Larry Bird. Because he's clear.
Yeah, that's true. He's not white, he's clear.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Bugs.
I mean, he's the one Celtic that you don't hate, right? Because he transcended greatness.
I mean, while he was
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Then, but
death.
You love him now, right?
But
Kevin McHale, you kind of look at you go like, "Fuck you, you were a."
McHale's
Celtic.
an asshole. He's an idiot.
Robert Parrish, you're like, you played way too long, you Celtic.
Paul Pierce, it's like you faked an injury and ran back for the locker room.
Yeah, you tried to pull a Willis Reed.
Did he do that?
Yeah, but he actually was hurt. He came back for 10 minutes, got 4 points, and then left again.
Oh yeah.
Paul Pierce was able to finish out the game and somehow miraculously be okay.
I mean, he sprinted from the locker room after being wheeled off. Dick.
He's like, "Oh, I just got a cut on the bottom of my foot. Okay."
Oh, that's all. Did you know that Rondo one night was carried to the locker room by his
Yeah,
teammates?
I remember that.
And they asked him why, and he was like, "Well, my feet hurt."
Oh my god.
That's where I started to lose respect for him, and it's only been downhill from there.
Him and Kanye should put out a duet album.
Oh my god. That'd be so good.
Yeah. What's the Yeezus was the last one we called it? Yondo?
Oh yeah. Or just pussy.
Yondo Christ?
Yeah. Yagina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking bitches.
They should.
Both. Kanye's crazy, man.
I mean, they could do how could you be so heartless? Because Rondo has no heart. I'm trying to think of other
It'd
Kanye
be like,
songs.
obviously.
What are other Kanye songs?
Gold Digger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't listen to Kanye much, so.
Yeah. I'll have to think about that one.
He might be great at music. I don't know. But all I know is how nuts he is out there.
Nuts and futz. But you know what? He's bigger than Nelson Mandela. So.
That's true.
Don't forget that.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to spell it, but he's a genius.
Right. Speaking of genius,
Uh-huh.
Chewbacca has officially I should have warned you about this.
Well, I thought about it. I'm like, there's something I need to look at on the rundown because I was like, I need to remember something.
Yeah.
What was it that I need to remember?
Yes. Here, I'll go next story. We'll come back.
Okay.
LeBron tweeted before the game tonight against the Pacers that he may not play because his ankle was sore. And then he ended up playing and having a great game and never once bit looked like he was injured. I think it was a little bit of a...
Did he pull a Paul Pierce?
Yeah, I think he was trying to get a little drama going before the game so people would tune in to see what happened. I really think that.
I think so, too.
And
all of a sudden, Dwayne Wade is okay.
Right. All of a sudden,
has this been building for years just for this one game?
Right. All of a sudden, D. Wade can walk. So Miami ended up winning. It was a close game, especially in the fourth. Indiana was leading. Miami came back, hit a couple threes, including one from Chris Bosh. And unfortunately went on to win the game. Bit of a controversial ending. Paul George going for the tying three at the end. And LeBron kind of give him the old, hey, baby.
Put his hand a little on the hip.
Put his hands around his waist.
But I didn't see him
move.
No call. I didn't see him move, so I think it was more of just an incidental contact.
Yeah.
He got juked.
Yeah, when they were asking LeBron about it after the game, he's actually, I was really going for his ass and I missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
He's like, Ben, you could have called a foul on me.
Yeah, so at least he didn't go with the Vernon Davis.
The junk.
Pull him down by his cock.
What would we call that? What kind of tackle would that be? The
dick tackle? The junk tackle? Ball tackle?
The drag him down?
No.
The dick drag?
Yeah. The cock takedown?
The single cock takedown?
Ooh, yeah, wrestling names.
The cock tap takedown? Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have prepped for that one.
Yeah, we should probably stop talking about it.
Leave that for football.
Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, has filed for divorce. Oh, you don't sound too happy about it. From Lamar Odom, who, as we know, is going through something. We, as you can hear, we do have Chloe, or Chewy, I don't know what her name is anymore. It doesn't matter. Lots of wrestling references. On the phone. Do you have Mexican food for dinner?
What the hell
was that? Oh, my God. I bet your stomach hurts, you fat fuck. So with this whole Lamar thing going down, I mean, has this been hard on you? Not as hard as... Oh, not as hard as his cock. All right. You need to stop singing. It's awful. Sorry. Oh,
Jesus.
My bad.
You angered her whole family. All the
really
Kardashians are here now.
I know. Sound is like a... It's like a quartet of Kardashians.
Jesus.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to us, Chewy.
Yeah, that was like the worst interview.
Yeah.
She's terrible.
She is. She's great looking, though.
Best joke of the night.
So deadpan, too. What else is happening? Tyson Chandler returned tonight against Milwaukee since he broke his fucking leg.
Is that why the Knicks suck so bad? It's probably why.
That's a big part of it, because Melo's not helping either.
No.
The Wizards' Glenn Rice. Wait a minute. Glenn Rice is still in the NBA?
What? The guy who helped the Lakers win some titles in the early 2000s? That Glenn Rice?
He wasn't on the team for the titles.
Yeah, he was. The Kobe year.
Was he still on the team?
I believe so.
He came over with Gary Payton and Karl Malone, right? Like, that's the year he got on the team.
No, he was there before that.
Was he there before
Yeah,
that?
I think he was there before they were there. He was there, I think, for those the first three titles, wasn't he?
Shit, I don't know.
At least one of them, I know. Because he had some big threes in the playoffs for them.
Yeah. Anyways, I didn't know this, but apparently he's still playing, and he's on the Grizzlies. Excuse me, the Wizards.
Ugh.
And,
well, they'll take anybody.
Yeah, well, he had to have wrist surgery, probably because he's so fucking old.
That's true.
Dude's got to be like close to 50 by now.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
crazy.
he played with Michael Jordan around the same time.
Yeah.
Drafted like a couple years after.
Okay, so 50 might be a little much. I'm pulling up his Wikipedia here.
All right, let's wiki Glenn Rice.
He, on the Lakers, just in 2000.
Oh, I think they did win a title then, though, in 2000.
Did, yes, they did.
So that's what I remember. He hit some big threes in that playoff.
Yeah. Let's see, he was 95, the Heat, 98 on the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
The way it should be, and will be again. 2000 went to the Lakers, 2001 went to the Knicks, 2003 went to the Rockets, 2004 went to the Clippers. I didn't realize he played that long.
I didn't either.
Jeez. Huh. Interessante. That was his last year on the Clippers there. Wow. Glenn Anthony Rice Sr., born May 28, 1967.
So is this junior or is this just a different Glenn Rice?
This is, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Who knows? I didn't look that far into it.
You're just like, all right, Glenn Rice.
Yep,
Out
Glenn Rice.
3-6.
Sucks for the Wizards. Let's talk about other different and smaller balls.
Now, there's lots of teams throughout this land, but I'm proud to be a Cubby fan. Believe me, 84 was just the start. We're going to bring a pennant to this park. Hey, I'm a Cub fan.
He's a Cub fan.
And I'm a Bud man.
He's a Bud man. Ooh, Harry.
Holy cow. We'll win the series before we're through. Cub fans is...
Baseball time. A-Rod is very confident that he'll play next season.
This guy's fucking nuts.
How is he going to play next season?
I don't know. Between litigation and most likely being suspended.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not playing.
Yeah.
Unless he means playing with himself.
Oh.
But that's daily. You don't even need to talk about that. That's just gross.
You don't want to talk about it?
Well, his balls are probably really small
By this point, that's true. That's a lot of steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how he's going to play next year. I mean, there's no way he's overturning this. And I do agree to an extent that it is a bit of a witch hunt with him. But
for good reason. Yeah. When you're a dick, they're going to come after you.
That's true. That's the thing. He wasn't nice about it. He was an asshole. He could have made this a lot easier on himself.
Look at Ryan Braun.
Right.
That could have
What did he
easily
get,
turned
60
into
games?
Yeah.
60
and
games.
he just went away.
Yeah.
It easily could have turned into a witch hunt had he made any fuss at all about it.
And no one cares anymore.
No.
He was doing some charity shit last month, and they talked to him, and you know, they were nice to him.
And secretly, everybody wants him to keep doing it anyways.
Right.
Because they only did well when he was doing it.
That's all that team has.
Yeah.
It was him and his juice. So we shall see if he plays next season. I doubt it. Asshole. Justin Murnier has signed with the Rockies 2 years, $12.5 million.
Yeah, it's weird. He plays in Minnesota for that long and then gets traded halfway last year to Pittsburgh and now going somewhere else.
Well, the Rockies need some talent.
You know what I'm going to say anytime I hear someone joining Colorado Rockies? I just want to smoke some weed.
Yeah. We'll go to Oregon.
Or Seattle. That's really why Robinson Cano's there.
Wait, isn't it Oregon? Or is it Washington?
No, it's Washington and Colorado.
I was thinking it was Oregon and Colorado. You're right, yeah, Seattle. Good call.
Yeah.
And the Padres spending some money. They've picked up...
What?
Yeah. Joaquin Benoit.
Oh, on people we don't know.
Right, he's the brother of Chris. Hopefully,
so luckily he wasn't in the house when the shit went down.
Right, hopefully he's not juicing.
His name wasn't a woman, so he was okay.
Not gonna kill anybody. 2 years, $15.5 million. The Rays' Tim Beckham is going to be out 6 to 8 months. He had ACL surgery this week.
Does that give it a whole new meaning to bend it like Beckham? His knee bending in 90-degree angle or something?
Shin-Soo Choo. I just like his name.
Yeah,
next
I do
story.
too. I do too.
Yeah, next story. No, Shin-Soo Choo, apparently, he's a free agent right now. Turned down the Yankees' offer earlier this month for a 7-year, $140 million deal.
That's a big fucking contract.
Dude's like 31.
Yeah.
What is he turning down
I would
for?
take that.
He thinks he's going to get better elsewhere.
These fucking... Is he Vietnamese? These fucking Vietnamese.
He's fucking insert Asian race here.
I think it is because they always got the 3-name thing that Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-il, Shin Soo-choo.
I got you. You're right.
Yeah, he's Korean.
Yeah.
Jong-young Kim, he's a fighter.
Hero.
Yeah.
I found the Koreans are the worst with the R's and L's.
Hero?
Hero. Hard bricks.
That reminds me, Joe Coy was on again.
Oh, so good.
Oh.
Bungalow so.
We're already.
No, what was the other one?
I will already.
Shit.
He was so fucking
it wasn't frequently. It was.
Yeah, I know what you're. Yeah, I was trying to think of the word.
God damn it! It was
literally
so good.
the one that came to mind, but that wasn't what he even said.
No, but it's something with a lot of L's in it. I was.
I think Adam was really confused at first too, and then he finally figured it out and kept playing along.
Oh, it was so good.
It was awesome.
I love when you know that. Back to our show, and finally, Clayton Kershaw, Cy Young winner Clayton Kershaw, was doing dishes and wearing his WWE Championship belt.
Oh, wow.
Champs here. Apparently Vince sent him a championship belt.
Cy Young gets it, man.
Yeah. So
is Kershaw a wrestling fan?
He must be.
Yes.
Because Vince sent him a belt. So yes. Yeah. No. So I retweeted. He tweeted on his Twitter account. I retweeted on the Charity Strike at the Charity Strike Twitter account.
So is he the unified heavyweight champion, the real one?
Yeah, well, he should be. The Dodgers need to fucking do something.
Yeah, he'll get it. They're probably just patching out the little minute details. He's not going anywhere.
Things like not winning games.
Yeah, like play well the whole time you're in the playoffs.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
Exhibit A and B, Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling.
The unit.
Yeah.
What a horrible nickname.
Yeah.
Unless you have a big dick.
Right. But she's 6'10".
How disappointing would it be, though, if like some chick's like, so, the unit, huh? And like, they go to
and he's
the
super
bedroom.
tall with super big feet, and then he drops trow, and it's like...
Oh, all of 3 inches. Well, he must not be hard yet. It's like, bitch, I'm fully erect. Excuse me.
Just wait till it's in you. It'll expand.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the unit.
Just let me get up in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like my mullet.
I'm going to throw you a fastball. Ah, done. You're welcome. That was fast, wasn't it?
I'm a lefty.
Yeah.
What does that mean? You know what it means.
My left ball
That
hangs
there
lower.
are less of you on Earth? No.
You're smarter than most people?
It means my right testicle hangs lower than my left testicle.
I'm opposite. It means my brain is backwards. That was dumb. We should probably take a break.
I think so.
I
think we need it.
This is not getting any better. I think we do for sure.
We got it all out early in the show.
Yeah.
With the power rant.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a break.
We do. Let's just delete anything after the whole Laker talk. And then we'll start again with football. Rittery. Fuck, I wish I could remember. Now
Me too.
Anyways, we'll be right back in a little bit. In the meantime, Facebook.com/CharityStrike. At the Charity Strike. No, that's what you do like Adam. TheCharityStrike.com. 805-419-3679. That's the number to call. And since midlife is no longer with us, we'll be back, bitches.
Hey, this is Adam.
And I'm Barry.
From the Console Culture Podcast. We're a podcast all about gaming, gaming news, reviews, issues, and we talk about it with style.
That's right. Anything up and coming, we're there.
We're available on the Stitcher app. We're available on iTunes. You can visit us at consoleculture.podbean.com.
Check us out on Facebook. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Console Culture. Shoot us an email at Gmail, consoleculture@gmail.com.
We're blown up
in Denmark.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands with Jake the dog and the human. The fun will never end. Adventure time.
If that's not enough to get you guys to listen to the show, I don't know what is. Facebook.com/AwkwardApocalypse, at AwkwardPod on Twitter. Do not forget to email us, awkwardpod@gmail.com. You can always call us, 323-379.
9225.
There you have it. You just got our promo.
I need more booze.
Welcome back into the drinking hour, where we don't just talk about sports, but we celebrate my problem with alcohol. My
Always.
problem? There's only a 12-pack in my fridge.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Limited.
Yeah.
Limited on your drunkenness.
Yeah. Well, I forgot we're going to get Mangria during the break.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it. Let's stop. Or not.
No. At this point, I've drank too many beers to now
yeah. And the millions want us. By the way, Midlife wanted me to let down easily the millions that he wasn't going to be. He wasn't going to be here. I'm half a show late on that, but Midlife won't be here tonight, everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just thought he's going to come late like he usually does?
I totally missed him.
Mm-hmm. You didn't even notice, did you?
Who?
Yeah. Oh, God. Makes me think of the promo. It's good promo. It's good promo work.
I'm just glad it's appreciated.
It was much appreciated.
It sounded good in my head, but sometimes that comes out bad.
No, it actually worked out really well.
Yeah.
We have a new promo, people. Find
Yeah,
it.
once I performed it right.
Yeah. Well, I was really tired the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are like, what are you guys talking about? Talk about sports. Okay.
Yeah, I want to drive the Zamboni.
Now they're like, talk about sports. Why'd you play the hockey song? We said sports. You're right, but we always talk about other sports during hockey, so you're in luck.
Zamboni riding could be a sport, right?
That should be a sport.
That's like what everybody goes there for.
Like in the Winter Olympics instead of hockey, or even better, like when you go to a hockey game, you're not actually going to a hockey game, you go to Zamboni races, and then during halftime they play a hockey game.
Hey guys, it's the end of the first period, the Zambonis are coming out! Wow!
Yeah. That'd be good.
They went to get popcorn during the game to watch the Zambonis
And
ride.
beer.
Yeah.
That'd be good. We should have Zamboni races.
We should.
Or Zamboni bumper cars.
I wonder what a souped up Zamboni would be like. It'd probably just slip right off the ice.
So you get little spiky tires. Little
yeah.
spikes in them and they grip the ice.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
I'm sure some asshole drunk Canadian has already done spiky tire
Yeah, he's done
Zamboni racing.
But now we're going to get his name out there.
Yeah, what else do they have to do up there besides Zamboni race?
No.
Go watch old VHS tapes of Bret Hart.
Yeah.
That's all they have in Canada.
Old wrestling.
They have Bret Hart, they have Zamboni races, and free healthcare.
And fake French. You know.
Bonjour.
Wannabes.
Yeah, they don't have a lot.
Bonjour.
Buongiorno. Oh, that's Italian. Shit.
But if you're an athlete and you're from Canada and you have any notoriety at all, you're getting on all the magazines up there. You don't have to be the top guy in all of sports.
And if you're a comedian or a hot chick, you'll be famous here.
And you'll be funnier than most American comedians.
Well, you know, it's true. All right, we've talked a lot about not hockey. I guess we'll real quickly get out the one.
Yeah, I guess
song.
we'll get to it.
There's 14 seconds left of the song.
Hello, bro, Coy.
Bruins Milan Lucic was, as I wrote, attached. I meant to say attacked. But he was attached in his hometown of Vancouver. Vancouver. I did spell Vancouver right, by the way. I just can't say it.
Vancouver.
He was attached in his hometown of Vancouver and then proceeded to talk shit about Vancouver. And I just can't defend my hometown anymore.
Yeah, making fun of the fans of Vancouver.
Because they suck. Why? Because they're hockey fans.
Maybe if people are beating you up, you're an asshole.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, if a Canadian's
Anderson.
If a Canadian's getting that mad where he attacks you twice, maybe it's you. Taylor Swift.
She Canadian?
No, just how many songs has she written about being broken up with?
I see.
Maybe it's you.
I was like, if she's Canadian, I'd like to get in some Canadian.
Eh?
I like
A-hole.
Oh, nice.
I wonder why that's never been done before.
It must have.
Give me that
somewhere.
a-hole.
That's Canadian anal right there.
Put some maple syrup on that.
That'd be good. Yeah, that's Canadian anal. All right. We joked and we teased you about talking about sports. Now we're really going to do it.
It's football nomenclature for when a quarterback is tackled.
Oops. I did hit the wrong song, didn't I?
It's okay.
The look on your face was great, though. Just like eyes wide open, like, you don't want to talk about fighting.
Fuck you.
You know what
it's
it
like
is?
some of the biggest MMA news in the history.
Well, you know what it is? Part of it is the new soundboard app.
It's totally confusing. Huh?
Well, it looks very different, and I rearranged some of the songs, which will end up making more sense. But for the meantime, I got to remember where I put things.
Yeah, next time, hey, take an alpha brain.
Right, dude.
Your brain does not work properly on its own.
This is a really bad show, and I deeply apologize.
It's a piece of shit. Let Joe Rogan's shit help you out, all right?
Hey, he was on Kevin and Bean today. He's a fucking weirdo.
He is a weirdo.
He is such a
and
weirdo.
A total pothead?
Yes.
But he thinks a lot.
At one point, they even asked him, like, is this you being weird or the drugs?
It's the drugs.
He said both.
He's a thinker, though. That's why.
He is. So let me try this again. Let's talk about sports. I suck today. Delete the show.
Body's ready, my heart's on fire. Gonna push you over the wire.
This song's perfect for Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson.
He's going over the wire?
As his body was on fire, he was ready, or sorry, his heart was on fire. His body was ready, and he knocked the shit out of Joseph Benavidez.
Good, I hate that guy.
It was a fight that if you know these two fighting styles,
did he fight to survive?
They fought the first time 5 rounds. You expected another 5-round war between these two, especially since Demetrius Johnson hasn't knocked a guy out in 3 years. No, he went in there, fucking laid out Joseph Benavidez. The best part
had sex with him.
You know what? He could have raped him with how much time it took Big John McCarthy to get over there and pull him off.
Well, of course, it's Big John. He fucking blows.
Not only that, Mighty Mouse is super quick.
Oh.
Fucking like a rat over there. A rabbit, I should say.
Did he fuck him in the a-hole?
Yes. But basically, he hit him with a right hook, and then before John McCarthy could even run towards him, he was already on the ground punching with 4 unattested shots.
Yeah.
So poor Joseph Benavidez had his face rearranged in that fight.
A little free surgery for ya.
Yeah, now that he's lost twice.
A-hole.
Now that he's lost twice to Demetrius Johnson, it's probably going to be a long time until he gets a title shot.
Yeah.
Which sucks because he's probably the second best flyweight in the world, and now he'll just beat all the other guys and won't get a shot ever again.
Other than Demetrius Johnson, I mean, what's the rest of the flyweight division look like?
Well, they got Uncle Creepy there.
Oh,
he's a guy that could definitely make a run, but he's fought Demetrius Johnson twice already. He drew with him once.
I feel like he belongs in the Wyatts.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
he's like
the
mastermind.
Family. Yeah,
the one that Bray's the master. That character is fantastic, may I say.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt. He knows, he has so much control over that character. It's amazing.
You can tell he's definitely like a wrestling genius.
It's weird that a new guy gets that much control over his character, but he's got it. Anyways, moving on. Fighting news. Uriah Faber also looked fantastic as he defeats Michael McDonald. The young up-and-comer got smashed by the California Kid in Sacramento, mind you. And actually, all 3 of these fights that I'm talking about starred alpha male fighters who are all from Sacramento area. So it was like a homecoming fight. They draw big-time numbers there with those guys, though.
Do they?
So, yeah, even though they're the lighter weights and less known.
Fans can't really afford to watch.
Yeah, no, they're like, what are we going to do? Go watch the Kings play?
I guess.
I mean,
#touche.
Well, I'd rather watch little men fight.
I guess it was on Fox.
It was,
so it's free. So they actually could watch it.
Not only that, it's a bigger market than the Kings get at home. I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
they probably get like whatever the KCal
Go Kings
version is of Sacramento.
Something local,
yeah, something lame. And then finally, Chad Mendez looked great in the first round. He was trying to go for the knockout record. 5 straight knockouts in a row. Almost had it in the first round against Nick Lentz. But apparently, he had a bad infection coming up into this fight, like a sinus infection.
Oh, no.
Hurt his breathing. So after the first round, he kind of got tired. Still won the fight against a really tough guy. He still was able to time takedowns, looked great doing it. Didn't do much on top, but he got the win and almost got that 5-fight in a row knockout streak. So he's, I think, tied with the most knockouts in a row. But
why did he have a dirty cock in his nose?
He was trying to do a dirty Sanchez and went right into his
nose. Oh, man, you get an STI up in the nose region. That's an infection.
Dirty.
Yeah. Now, I want to ask you about this next one. Are you done with that one?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm done with that one. Go ahead.
Because Rogan was mentioning it on Kevin and Bean today and GSP and stepping away. What's up with this whole title vacating shit?
I have no idea. Like, apparently from what his... For the fans that don't know, George St. Pierre has vacated the welterweight title, the 170-pound title.
He's had it since 2008, right?
The title he's had since 2008. He's had the interim since 2007, so basically a champion of some sort since 2007. And I think like an 8-fight win streak of title defense streak, which is second most of all time. Mm-hmm. He has the most wins in MMA or UFC history anyways. And he's decided to take a leave of absence. He's vacated the title. Nobody knows the exact details as why, other than he's kind of burnt out on always being mentally prepared for a fight.
But he took some time off with that injury.
Yeah, right, he did. I'm wondering if he's making a weight change, and instead of announcing it this way, maybe he's going to go away, take the time off he needs to gain weight or lose weight, whatever weight he decides to go up or down to. Maybe he wants a big comeback when he does, saying, I'm coming up to this weight to make... I mean, he already draws like a motherfucker. Why not?
Yeah. And maybe he wants to wait to make sure he can actually pull it off successfully before he makes an announcement.
Yeah, and that could be my conspiracy theorist idea. What it really probably is George St. Pierre probably really is burnt out. This is a guy that thinks about every fight for months on end.
Yeah.
Gets in there, it lasts 25 minutes.
I mean, he's the Bret Hart of UFC.
Yeah, he's the excellence of execution.
He really is.
And he's Canadian, so it fits.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't blame the guy. at this point, he's only 32, but he's been in the UFC since he was 22, I believe. So he's been fighting a long time.
He's been punched in the face a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
I honestly, actually, until lately, he didn't really get punched much in the face. But the last few fights, he's been standing toe-to-toe with these guys.
Now, his last fight a few weeks ago, didn't you say he looked
I thought
like
he lost the
should've
fight. It
lost?
wasn't like he got blown out.
It sounds like a lot of people said that.
There was
too.
one round where he got blown out, almost got knocked out. But other than that, it was a close fight. It was just one of those fights where it didn't seem like he was doing his game plan, that he was thinking too much about other things. Because George St. Pierre, that jab kills everybody.
Right.
Anytime he brought it out in that fight, he was destroying Johnny Hendricks. But that's when he brought it out. He hardly ever did.
But Hendricks, quite the wrestler.
He's a great fighter, great
quite
wrestler.
The puncher.
He's a former championship wrestler in college.
Yeah.
But even then, George, striking-wise, is a better technical striker. He should have been able to jab him the whole time.
Yeah, he's got great aim.
Yeah, he does.
Usually.
He knows how to break a guy's eye socket from a jab. So
Yeah, I was really mad that I missed that. Because honestly, I totally fucking forgot. I
fight.
was going to watch it. I was going to call you and see where you were watching it.
Yeah,
whatever.
the thing is, I had
Totally
like
fucking
my
forgot.
son's birthday dinner that same night, so it was one of those weird things.
We could have 60
Normally, I'd be like, "Hey, Hooters it up."
No, we could have 69 on your couch.
That's true.
And then watch the fight at the same time.
Now, I do need to mention, next Saturday
We're getting 69 on your couch.
is Ronda Rousey versus Misha Tate 2
Ooh,
and
naked?
Anderson Silva versus Chris Weidman 2.
You're gonna get me
So
naked?
maybe if you're open on that Saturday, I don't know. You've got the new girl now, so maybe you guys got plans.
Saturday between Christmas and New Year's?
Yeah.
Oh.
So who knows? It's kind of a weird week, and but that's when they're fighting. So we'll try to
take
arrange
a day
something.
off of her.
We'll try to arrange something there.
Or maybe she can come. I don't know.
If she wants to come watch,
I
she
don't know.
can.
I don't know if she's into that kind of
She
stuff.
doesn't like watching dudes fuck.
She should.
Oh,
It's hot.
you mean invite her to the fights? I thought you meant the after show, which is us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the pre-show, the during show, and the after show.
Yeah. So talking about the fallout from this, so the last challenger of the welterweight title to George St. Pierre, which was Johnny Hendricks, he'll get a shot at the title now, as he'll fight a guy who was on that same card who got a win over George St. Pierre's teammate, and that was Robbie Lawler, who defeated Rory McDonald on that card. They will fight for the welterweight title of the world. UFC 171 in March in Dallas, Texas. So, Eva, at least someone will be winning a title in Dallas.
Oh, yeah, the Mavs won a couple years ago.
Yeah, in Dallas, right? Yeah. And they were a good team.
And ever since, they pulled a Romo and fell apart.
Yeah.
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 It's a shame.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Anyway, so that will be
that
the
was good, by the way. I like that.
You like that? With Eva, it's like it comes off my tongue naturally. We need to get the Married with Children hoots and hollers crowd, the real crowd, those non-fake dubbed in sounds. I love those.
Yeah, that was always good.
And then finally, as our theme was fighters under 170 pounds or lighter, the lightweights, female fighters are going to get a little bit lighter, as 11 fighters from Invicta, which is an all-female program and organization, they got signed by the UFC. Later this year, they will go ahead and go into the Tough House, and then 5 newbies will also join them as a 16-women tournament.
House, a.k.a. the Rape Factory.
Yes. Yeah. 16-women tournament, the first ever all-women's Tough edition. They will go in there, and the winner of this will become the first ever UFC strawweight champion, which is 115
That's an
pounds.
awful name.
Yeah.
Strawweight?
Strawweight.
Ugh.
Plus,
stupid.
There's flyweight and strawweight. Aren't straws a little bit heavier than flies, I would think?
Usually. I mean,
but flies are considered heavier in weight divisions.
Unless it's those little tiny straws like the stir sticks.
Maybe like the pixie stir sticks. Yeah. So, but that'll be interesting. A lot of veteran women, which is good, which means complete talent on that show. So that is...
Wait, hold on. Don't do it yet. Oh, you got paper. Okay, go ahead and rip it out.
Fighting news.
I didn't know if you had paper. I was looking for paper for you to rip.
You're like, I got some...
I was like, hold on, what do I got over here? I got
Worst
lots of junk
I
mail.
can rip a fart.
Yeah, you can.
Pun!
Yeah.
Fun with pun! All right, that's the MMA news.
Great
being
story.
a dork.
Compelling and rich.
All right, let's hit this again, but for the right time.
Facts. It's football nomenclature for when a quarterback is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
we get to our picks, let's get the college out of the way.
Okay. Let's get the amateurs out of the way.
Yeah, fucking amateurs. We wouldn't know anything about that.
We're pros at picking.
We're fucking pros.
Amateurs first.
Nick Saban staying in Alabama.
Amateur.
He's getting over $7 million a year to stay.
Pussy.
Pretty good for a fucking college coach.
Do something in the NFL, you pussy.
That just shows me that college players should be paid or compensated.
Yeah, that's
because
a lot of money.
$7 million a year
Then
to coach college.
Then again, a college program does generate a lot of fucking money. So he deserves the money, but so do those goddamn players.
Yeah, they're doing all the work.
That's right.
He's just yelling. But Lane Kiffin recently fired at an LAX parking lot from USC.
Couldn't ride the bus home.
Yeah, I love that.
Find
detail.
your own way home, Lane.
They couldn't even wait till he got to his car.
It's so beautiful.
It's great. He's heading to Alabama to help assess the Crimson Tide offense.
Which is fine, because that's really where he needs to stick to.
He's being offensive
Just
coach.
coordinating one part of the team. Do not try to manage something.
Right.
You're not good at it.
That's all we need from you.
Just dot down some X's and O's and let the guys do all the work.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
True.
Don't make any decisions.
No.
Texas coach Mac Brown steps down.
Mac Brown.
And I don't care. And Florida State, is it Jameis?
It's Jameis.
Jameis
Winston.
Is it really Jameis?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to kill his parents.
Apparently, all you have to do now to win a Heisman Trophy is rape someone, get it erased right before the Heisman Trophy ceremony, and you become the Heisman Trophy winner.
Well, I was going to say he won the Heisman, but really he won that Hyman.
He won the Hyman,
Yeah.
won the war on getting the conviction, and then won the Heisman.
Yeah.
He's a winner.
He really is.
Charlie Sheen would love this guy.
Oh, because he's winning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's got
right.
tiger blood in him.
He does. All right, that's all for college. Let's get to real stuff.
Yeah!
Get those picks going.
Let's get the picks.
Yeah.
All right, last week, pretty close. Only 2 games separated, first and worst. Who was worst again? Midlife Crisis of Kevs. I mean, you joined him,
I
but
did tie him.
what matters most is that midlife did. It had been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I had a bad week.
You did.
I did.
You had, 7. All of us technically had a bad week.
I went under 50% though, under 500.
That is pretty bad.
I don't think I've done that the entire season.
But it's one of those weeks where the best teams were the road teams, and that always fucks everything up.
Yeah, because the last time that I midlifed it, I was still over 500. I still
That's
actually
true.
had a decent week. Everyone else just had a great
It was like
week.
you were like I think 9-6, but
Yeah.
everybody else was like 12-4. And
It was an insane week. Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
Even though
Anyways,
those numbers don't add up.
at
It's
8,
okay.
I know, as one off on each.
Yeah.
Eva and myself went 8-8, and then Johnny gained a game on me. He's back on top by 1 game overall.
That's where you like him.
He went 9-7 last week. All because the fucking Dolphins beat the Patriots.
Fucking Dolphins.
And then the Chargers beat the fucking Broncos. God, luckily the Cardinals won. That saved me from going 3 down on him, actually.
I bet you like going 3 down on him.
No, I like going dose down.
Yeah.
Double down.
Double down on that San Diego Johnny.
But my mouth's not big enough for the 3. All right. So this week's picks, we've got 8 unanimous picks.
Ooh.
Broncos going into Houston. The Texans
Shocker.
looking to lose 12 in a row. They will do that, as we all predict. The Broncos get that pick. The Kansas City Chiefs will host the Indianapolis Colts. Of course, the Chiefs, who have been just destroying people the last couple weeks.
Go Chefs.
After losing the 3 in a row. They get the pick there.
Was it 3 in a row?
They lost 3 in a row. They lost to Denver twice, and then in between they lost to...
Oh, yeah. Was it San Diego?
I don't think it
No.
was San Diego. Philadelphia?
I don't remember.
Someone.
But now it rings a bell.
It was someone. Arizona. I think they lost to Arizona, if I remember correctly.
I'll look it up.
I could be wrong.
I'll be a producer.
Thank you. The Dallas Cowboys coming off my favorite game of the week, losing to the Green Bay Packers. They basically get a bye this week. They go into Washington against the very, very struggling Redskins.
Yeah, Romo really came through for the Packers
He did.
last week.
He came through.
That was nice of him.
And the Cowboys get the unanimous pick there. The Arizona Cardinals, the very good Arizona Cardinals, unfortunately this week they are headed to Seattle, and nobody but Seattle Seahawks win in Seattle, and they all get the pick there. The New York Giants, coming off of another great game by Eli, another 4-interception game. They go into Detroit. He's the only one that makes Tony Romo look good. He really is.
Yeah.
The Detroit Lions get the unanimous pick as they host those Giants. The New England Patriots, coming off of that stinker against the Miami Dolphins, get the pick over the Baltimore Ravens, who have been turning it up as of late. Of course, they rely on their kicker hitting a 61-yard field goal, but
hey, who's counting?
Yeah. And
hey,
then
if the Niners didn't have somebody kicking a bunch of field goals, we'd be fucked right now. So
you know what I loved about this week's game, though? Colin Kaepernick looked like the old Colin Kaepernick in this last game. Instead of trying to slip out of the pocket and get sacked, he slipped through the pocket, broke tackles, and ran for good yardage. It was finally him thinking on his feet, being instinctual instead of thinking about what he was going to do. He just went there and did it.
Yeah. Well, like, New Girl, luckily, is a 49ers fan. Otherwise, it wouldn't work.
It makes me love her.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. And we were watching the game, and I was like, fucking run! And he was running, and I was getting really excited. I was like, he's because every week I go, if he'd run the ball, we'd be okay.
You were less frustrated this week, right?
I was so much less frustrated because what made him good last year was not only is he a good thrower, but he could run the ball really well. So when that pocket collapses and he fucking runs it, we always it's never a bad outcome when he runs the ball.
Yeah, and
run the fucking ball.
Not only that, when he was forced outside of the pocket, he made that amazing throw to Michael Crabtree along the sideline as well, which I am so glad that this is coming on right before the playoffs hit. Because
it makes me wonder, did the coaches say, like, all right, we were wrong, you can
just go do what you need to do out there.
Do what you got to do, let's fucking win the game.
Exactly.
Because it had to be the coaches
take them
saying.
to the Super Bowl?
Oh, that's right,
yeah,
he did.
After 6 games of the regular season?
And then he fucking shit all over the place this year. So it's about time he started running the goddamn ball.
He hasn't even shit all over the place. It's just we had so many high hopes for the guy.
High hopes.
Him being just okay has been bad.
Yeah.
It's not Romo. He hasn't blown any games for us.
Well, he kind of has.
The Seattle game, that was just a game that went out of control really quickly. No matter what he did, it wasn't going to work.
Like with the Panthers, the game I was at.
Yeah, that was frustrating.
He was in the red zone like 3 times and could not convert.
That was frustrating. But I think that was because he wasn't being instinctual there.
The score was like 9-8.
I think if the Colin Kaepernick that beat the Buccaneers this past week played those Carolina Panthers again, they would win that game.
Yeah.
I mean, especially throwing a 55-yard bomb to Vernon Davis. Booyah. Anyways, getting back to the picks, the Chargers coming off their hot win against the Broncos still need to keep rolling to get into the playoffs. I think if they win out and Baltimore loses this game against the Patriots, they're back into that 6th seed. So they play the Oakland Raiders, so they basically get a bye. They get the unanimous pick there. And then the Atlanta Falcons on Monday night go into San Francisco. Nobody's going against them Niners. Who they gonna beat them Niners? Not the fucking Falcons, that's for sure.
I don't know what you just said.
Who they?
Huh?
Who dat?
Huh?
Now to the dissension picks. The Miami Dolphins coming off of their big win over the Patriots, staying alive in the playoff hunts. The Chargers, and the Ravens are still hot. They all get the pick from us, except for Johnny going with the Bills that have been very bad lately. So I don't know what's up there.
What the fuck happened?
Johnny wants me to come back on this one, I guess. So.
Apparently.
Then, one of the great games of the week, the Panthers against the Saints again, this time in Carolina. The Saints, a different team on the road. They get the pick from Midlife Rebound, myself, and San Diego Johnny, where Eva, she's got all her marbles on those Saints. So we'll see what happens there.
That was a hard one for me.
And then Minnesota on the road, you would think against a team like the Bengals who are in the playoffs, they would not get the pick, even though they beat Philly at home last week.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny gets picked the Vikings, so I think I'm going to get a game up on him right there early in the week here.
Nice. By the way, I was right. They did lose the Chargers. The Chiefs.
It was
did.
the Chargers.
Yeah.
Okay, they were still on that roll then.
Yeah.
The Tennessee Titans go into Jacksonville. The Titans, who are a surprisingly tough team. The Jaguars, who had played well recently and then blew it last week. Everybody picked the Titans except for Eva. She likes that the underdog again. So she's going with the Jaguars. The Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets, two teams that are not fun to watch. Rebound, Eva and Johnny go with the Browns.
Yeah, we
Midlife
do.
and myself go with the Jets. I am scared now.
Yeah.
I'm with midlife on that. I just think the Jets at home are a better team than the Browns. So
that's my beer saying fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. Browns.
Yeah, Browns.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Beer's gonna give me the Browns.
Who were riding pretty high until the Niners stomped them out last week. They go into St. Louis, into that dome. Rebound gets a smart pick, so does myself and Johnny going with the Rams, who have looked good, who smashed the fucking Saints last week in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Anyways, midlife and Eva are going to Eva life that one. They picked the Bucks.
Hey, can we talk about that 49er Bucks game for a sec?
Sure.
How awesome was that pitchback? Where he handed it back.
The Niners just took control of the game.
He fucking dropped it.
And then you tried to pull out a trick play that late in the game. You pull out trick plays when you're up and you want to stamp out a game.
Right.
You do not do it when you're behind against a team like the Niners. Because like you saw, you fumble it, the Niners are scoring a touchdown.
We're all defense, baby.
Yeah. Our special teams are great. Our defense is great. You can't mess with us. The offense is the only thing that's been kind of disappointing this year. And it looked fantastic this past week, so I'm okay there.
I think our defense has more touchdowns than our offense does.
For a while there, they did.
Yeah.
I would assume
that.
so.
I was watching that game. Yeah, I woke up early just to watch it, 10 o'clock. And, oh, God, I was laughing so fucking hard when they did that.
I'm wondering if that's the call that's going to get Schiano fired. Because he looked bad early in the season, got rid of Freeman. All of a sudden, they started doing well.
Yeah.
And then he made a bonehead decision by doing that against the Niners. That's something you do against the Rams.
Was that Schiano or is that their offensive coordinator?
You mean the special teams guy? Yeah, but you kind of have to get that type of call from the coach. You cannot just go, oh, we're going to do this right now.
I guess he probably has to.
You have to run that by the coach.
Yeah.
Now, offensive play calling, the offensive coordinator can call whatever they want.
Right.
Unless the coach says, hey, let's do this here.
Yeah.
But
that was great. I was laughing so fucking hard.
Just the dumbest thing I'd ever seen.
He just tries to hand it back. He slipped. He just slipped.
It was a nice handoff. The guy just fell as he was coming out of the return.
And then couldn't fall with the ball. He drops the ball.
Yeah.
We picked
and
it
then
up and
Kendall Hunter was right there to grab it. So
good job, KH.
That's right. Doing much better as a special teams guy than a running back this year.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why we drafted Lattimore to be our number 2 back.
Right.
Next year.
We don't need number 2. We have Frank Gore.
Yeah. He's a beast, man.
He fucking is.
Just when you think he's having a bad game, he busts out 30-yard runs.
I love when he hurts his ankle, sits out of play, and then comes in and has
even
51 yards.
He's the reason we beat Seattle.
Yeah.
That 50-yard run, man.
Yeah.
God, beautiful.
Fuck you, Seattle.
Anyways, all right, let's finish out these picks. The Green Bay Packers, who we may have some news on. We're not sure if Rodgers is playing or not this week.
Yeah, we'll just say it now.
Most signs are saying he's not.
He's looking better, but at this point, the medical staff says he will not be playing this weekend.
Okay, so which I made my pick before I heard that. I picked the Packers.
And I did not.
Johnny, which is the only one I'm scared of if that's a fact. I'm glad he picked the same team as me. Midlife picked the Packers.
Both lose that pick.
And then Evan and the rebound go with the Steelers. The
smart pick.
The Steelers who knows what they're going to do.
They look like shit, though.
Who knows what they're doing every week. They destroyed the Bengals, and then before that they looked like shit. So
yeah, it's so iffy.
And then finally, the Sunday night game, a pretty good game here. The Chicago Bears go into Philadelphia. The Eagles try to right the ship.
That was hard to pick.
The Dallas Cowboys kind of handed them the division.
Yeah.
All they have to do is win out. The Eagles get the pick from everybody except for Johnny, who goes with the Bears.
I literally, and you watched me, flipped a
coin.
coin. Yeah, I could not decide.
I just went with the home team.
Yeah.
That's all I did there. So
did my quarter.
Those are the picks.
By the way, that's the... Did you say that's the Sunday night game?
That's the Sunday night game.
Oh, the 49ers are the Monday night
Yeah.
game. Yeah. 49ers in Atlanta.
There's no Thursday game this week. So we have to wait all the way till Sunday to watch it.
Oh, there's no... Oh.
They're kind of getting these guys back into shape for all weekend playoff games. So they're letting them rest up during the week is what they're doing.
What am I supposed to do on Thursday then?
Just listen to the charity strike over and over again. It's coming out tonight.
Right.
But Thursday night, just listen to us instead of watching football.
That'd be a lot of jerking off.
I know.
I do that anyways, though.
But with a podcast, there's a lot of pausing you can do.
That's true.
So
17 seconds in and pause. Yeah. Oh, done.
Done.
Yeah. All right, football news. Des Bryant, I don't know if you watched this happen, but left the field with a minute 21 left in the fourth. Yeah, that's... My quarterback's a piece of shit. He keeps throwing to the other team instead of me. Yeah, he's a fucking bad. She's getting shit for it, but he was like, oh, my team is standing behind me, and I did wrong and I apologize, but the Cowboys organization, they're fine. They know I'm an emotional player. Oh, so they know you're a vagina.
Well, he's already on a bitch team. Do you want to be caught crying on the sideline?
He said he was crying. He actually admitted to crying.
That's why he left. He said, I just didn't want anybody to see me crying. Mm-hmm. Which, honestly, from all accounts, the freak out he had a few weeks ago, it was nothing negative. He was just trying to pump up the team. He just was really animated, got a little angry at one point, and got put in his place. But apparently, it was all positive stuff. And then this crying thing, it seems like this guy is very passionate, just a little bit misunderstood. Kind of crazy like Terrell Owens, where very talented, goes out there, tries really hard, plays really hard, practices hard.
And does crazy shit.
Just kind of a little fucked up in the head. But he's a wide receiver. They're all prima donnas.
That was a stinky one.
He's a male prima donna. Did you ever hear that song? By Aaron and Kelly from The Office. He's a male prima donna. Da-na-na,
I'm sure I did.
na-na. It's funny. It's funny stuff.
I've seen every single
I will
Office.
pull it up after the show.
Ooh.
So you can watch
Pull it up during the show.
More entertaining than what we're doing right now?
Probably. So he's a bitch. Seattle's Brandon Browner has been suspended indefinitely for, substance abuse policy issues.
Browner.
He was suspended last year for the same thing, 4 games. Now it's indefinitely. He appealed. His appeal was rejected, and he now has to wait at least 1 year before he can be reinstated. It looks like he's going to sue the NFL over this.
Yeah, let's see how the Seahawks do against the Niners without their cheaters on the field. They already lost one game.
It's true.
Bitch.
What was that song called? Male prima donna.
Male prima donna. Down out. Only because I don't know the lyrics. I'm just humming.
I was going to say, I don't even need to look it up now.
He just gave you a hummer, dude.
Yeah. Steelers Terrence Garvin, fined $25,000 for his hit on the Bengals punter Kevin Huber. He hit him so hard, not only did he break his jaw, but he cracked vertebrae.
Honestly, I mean, it's fun to watch, but it's kind of the most ridiculous thing to go after the smallest guy on the field and hit him as hard as you can.
He's fucking.
It's such a bully move.
Yeah, he got him right under the chin, just
fucking
like I do to you with my balls.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That guy, I think 25 is way too little. If you're gonna find Mike Tomlin, what was it, 100,000?
100.
Find this guy 100,000. He fucking almost.
This was actually dangerous.
Yeah, he almost ended this guy's career. He's just lucky this guy's a punter and doesn't need his fucking neck. Like seriously, or his jaw.
Or talent.
This guy can get it wired up and still kick a fucking
Maybe
football.
if he wasn't a punter, he would have taken it a little better.
Yeah, but how often are you expecting to get fucking plowed in the chin unless you're gay like midlife?
I plow you in the chin all the time.
I'm not gay though. I prayed it away.
Good job. Is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
You don't return my text. You say my phone don't get no text. What you got? ADD. Add it up, don't equal you and me. Like Shakespeare said, to be or not to be. Sometimes you're Romeo with me. But if you ever leave me again, I'll down a bottle of baby aspirin. I swear, I'll do it. You're a male prima donna, but I can't help but want you. I'm an independent diva, but I still.
Is this supposed to be like from Kelly to Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the video is much funnier because watching Erin, her comedic timing is amazing.
And she's so hot. Oh my god, I do so many dirty
There's
things.
a
to
dance
her.
she does in the elevator that's like amazing. Like you're like, ooh, she's hot.
Blood on your polo shirt. But you think you're blazing hot. You're short and you think you're not. You look gay and your skin's tight. I hope you get killed in a drive-by. You're a male prima donna, but I
It's not the same without the video.
No, this is good though.
The lyrics are accelerated by the acting in the video.
Yeah, I'll have to find the actual video.
Like Erin, like telling him that her skin is really hurt. You like really made her bleed. It's hilarious watching her do it in the videos.
Erin's so hot.
Yeah.
Where was I? Matt Schaub is finally going to get the start again for the Texans.
Who?
For the Texans against Denver. Not because they've, put confidence back in Schaub, but just because, what's his name, who was backup originally. He's still hurt. So, Schaub's in, everybody.
Oh.
Last time he
Yeah.
came into the game, it was the end of the game a couple games ago.
And he threw an interception, right?
And before he even did anything, the crowd just booed the shit out of him.
He got yelled at it by Andre Johnson. The very quiet Andre Johnson yelled at him at the end of the game.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And then their running back, Ben Tate, is on the injured reserve after cracking his 5th rib this season.
Oh, great. Women cannot be made now because the 5th rib has been cracked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
4 ribs, he's okay to play, but when you hit that 5th rib, he's done.
Gayer it is.
Yeah. Redskins,
Adam and Steve.
The Redskins, I don't know why I laughed so hard at that. London Fletcher, 99% sure he's going to retire at the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, if I played with the Redskins, I'd want to retire too.
Right.
I'd be like, is this what football's become to? I retire.
Where's my quarterback? Why'd you pull him out?
Make him save his knee for the end of the season after he's played all year? Okay, Shanahan.
Is he looking to get fired by pulling RG3, or is he looking to, quote-unquote, save
Not only that,
RG3?
did you see what he did at the end of the Falcons-Redskins game?
What?
They had a chance to tie the game.
Oh, yeah, he went
and
for
they
the
went for
win.
2.
Went for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Why?
Good job, Shanahan.
He is trying to get fired.
He's a fucking idiot, man. You do not go for a 2-point conversion unless you have RG3 in there who gives you 3 options. He can run the ball, he can pass the ball, he can fake the run and go with the pass. He gives you multi-dimensional options. Cousins does not. You do not go for a 2-point play with Cousins.
Stupid.
Shanahan, you're fired. You're fired.
We need that as a drop.
Yeah.
Be good. MetLife Stadium, where the Super Bowl will be held, say they have a plan for the probable snowy Super Bowl we're going to have.
Let it snow.
Yeah.
We saw
it's
that.
Going to.
We saw a few weeks ago. Snow didn't stop any teams from fucking scoring points. That's for sure.
Well, the press conference they held was in front of snowbanks because it's snowy there.
Yeah, and you did it on purpose where there's snow, so let it snow.
This will be the first outdoor cold weather Super Bowl.
I'm down with it. I like the way. I mean, games are sloppy in the
Right.
snow, but I love the look of snow on a field.
Could you imagine though if it's like 49ers versus, I don't know, somebody who doesn't play in the snow, Tampa Bay or something?
That's far-fetched.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you're saying because they're from Florida.
Right.
Yeah, but the Niners at least are a hard-hitting defense where in the cold, the offense is going to be scared of getting hit by that defense.
Niners Chargers in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
in
Chargers!
the snow.
What a bunch of pussies the Chargers would be there.
Yeah.
Oh, even the Broncos, where Peyton's kind of a little bit different in cold weather.
Mm-hmm.
The Niners against them in the cold weather, I think they'll get hit hard.
Yeah.
Scary.
Too bad it's not going to be the
That's what we
Niners.
predicted, Niners and Broncos.
We did. If it was Niners Chargers, I could just imagine how many passes Rivers would be thrown at the Niners.
Replay of 1994 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The blowout.
The blowjob. Anyways, they say they have a plan in place. It involves lots of trucks, tons and tons of salt. They have these like vent systems that can basically vacuum snow out of the stadium and push it outside the stadium and all kinds of stuff. Here's what I'm thinking. Why don't you guys save yourself some money? Have it in a fucking dome.
Like you usually do. If you didn't want the snow, put it in a dome. But
Or have it somewhere that doesn't snow.
If we're going to be in an outdoor stadium where it snows, let it snow.
I don't know. We'll see.
All you had to do, at least it'll be in San Francisco in a couple of years. So.
True. Fine.
When they host it.
Yeah, it's
first team to host the Super Bowl. It's happening.
I did not mean to hit that button.
Someone loves trains.
Yeah, I do love trains.
The secret is out.
It's pretty gay. The body of the body, not the potty. I can't wait for this show to be over. The body of Jovan Belcher has been exhumed, and they're going to have his brain researched to see if they can figure out why he killed his lady friend and then left a hole in the Chiefs roster.
Would there really be any brain left at this point? Like,
that's what
he's decomposed.
People are saying like it's been a year. It's been just a couple weeks over a year. Anything that they really would have found, they would have been able to find immediately after.
Yeah, and the doctor said even if they looked for it and found any sign, they can't really tell for sure because of the rigor mortis.
Right.
Like the brain's so decomposed. Yeah, anything could look like a brain disease at that point.
Yeah, I'm sure it looks pretty diseased at that point.
Jesus Christ.
Looks like he has dementia. Well, he's been dead for a year.
I don't know why they wouldn't do this in the first fucking... Is this just them
The
trying
family
to get money
requested
out of
this.
the NFL? Because the guy wasn't in the league long enough
Right.
to be part of any injury, especially with the safety issues that are going on now.
yeah.
Goodell's proactive in making the game safer, so there's no way they're going to get money out of the NFL for this.
Right. The family requested this. Maybe it's so they can try and file a lawsuit. Who knows? It's. I think they're trying to say, look, it's not his fault that he killed your daughter. It's the football's fault.
Yeah, it's NFL's fault, even
Stupid.
though he didn't play for very long and there was really no sign of concussion issues.
It's so dumb. Not dumb, though. 49ers fans. They are smart.
They're brilliant.
They're great. A 49er fan is organizing a crowdsourced funding thing to raise money for a billboard that he's going to put up in Seattle.
Yep.
It's the 5 championship trophies. And what does it say?
It's Dwight Clark making the catch from
Right.
the early 80s
Thank
against the
you, that's
Cowboys.
right.
And then they're going to have the 5 trophies
I'm glad somebody around here remembers
embedded in
things.
there. And basically just telling Seattle, look, we've got 5. How many do you have?
Yeah.
0.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he asked for 7,000. He's gotten 10, and he says 100% of the extra money is going to go to a Seattle Children's Hospital.
Yeah, I believe a children's hospital.
Yeah, or some
in
sort of
Seattle.
Yeah, but it's
a San Francisco night is going to donate to Seattle
Yeah.
because that's how classy we are.
right. Well, I never claimed to be from San Francisco,
You know,
but I do love the Niners.
San Francisco, it's class and ass all the way.
A lot of ass.
Yeah.
A lot of man ass.
Yeah, very much so.
Hello, Castro
But
Street.
ass with class.
And assless chaps.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can't wait. We will actually. There's a picture I have that I'll twat out for you guys to see. It's what the graphics supposed to.
You know,
look
I've
like.
heard the motto. The four-word motto is ass, class, chaps, clap. And that's San Francisco in a nutshell, right there.
Oh wow! It almost rhymed.
But most importantly, class.
Yeah,
All
pinkies
the
up, pinkies up, right up the butthole.
Yeah.
You know, it's been at least a few months. We were talking about the Major League Baseball panel to find minorities.
Panel?
Yeah, panel. Oh wow! To find minorities to come into baseball.
Yeah, the most racist thing you can. Let's find different colored people.
I think that's more racist than not having colored people.
It's kind of funny though, like where this country was 60 years ago against
Yeah.
black people. Now
Right.
we're like looking for them to come play
Which is like Saturday Night
sports
Live
to make it better.
Have you heard about this? Saturday Night Live is getting all kinds of shit because they don't have a female black cast member. So now Lorne Michaels has sworn that by the end of I think January he's going to find a female black cast. It's like, how about we just hire who's funny?
Look, Wanda Sykes is just too old, okay? She's the only funny one.
And she's
right?
not funny.
She's the only funny one.
No, Maya Rudolph was their last black female cast member.
She's only
and
half.
She's only half, but
She
really
was awesome.
hot.
Yeah, I love Maya Rudolph.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Look,
all
they're
this,
gonna hire who's there. It's not
right. Why can't it just be who's good?
Yeah.
I mean, and so I bring this up because the NFL has put together a minority coaches panel. Basically, their job is to find the minority coaches that are like the best ones, the good ones that don't have a job, and bring that to the owner's attentions. Because when they hired all their coaches during the last offseason, they didn't hire any minority coaches.
Yeah, and apparently you have to at least interview a few.
You have to
before
legally
hiring a
or not
coach.
legally, but they have this thing where you have to.
It's an agreement.
It's
they
an
have
agreement. I mean,
to
it's not like
interview
state
at least
law, but-
one black coach.
Well, one
before making a
minority
decision.
coach.
Yeah,
It could be.
There's not many Mexicans.
I was gonna say Kim Jong Un isn't trying
There's
to be
not
a
many
football
Redskins
coach.
out there looking for a job. Okay,
touche.
Yeah, they got casinos.
I just think that's more racist than not hiring a black guy.
Yeah.
Because now somebody might get
guess-
the job not because he's more qualified, but because he's black or whatever.
I guess I'm kind of okay with it because a lot of white coaches are the ones that get the notoriety in the NFL. Like Mike Tomlin is a 2-time
Idiot?
Super Bowl winning, or
Oh.
at least one time, been there twice, Super Bowl coach.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about him as one of the greats, but he really does put together a great
He's
team.
also $100,000 lighter in the pocket.
Yeah. But, if more teams found guys like him.
His pocket's collapsing.
It's like a black hole.
That's racist. How dare you?
But, I mean, if it's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah.
Because I see where they're coming from. Because the first thing you do is look at white college coaches say, "Hey, I wonder how they're doing. Can they do the NFL thing?" But if there really is a problem with locating any black coach at all to even interview, then search them out.
I just feel like hire whoever's best.
At least why not make it the job of the media to start promoting black coaches? Let's do that.
Let's talk about Mike Tomlin some more. Oh, we have been talking about Mike Tomlin.
A little too much.
That's right.
Negatively.
Yeah,
racist.
I just find this racist. But
it is racist.
What do I know?
How about the media does it for them?
Yeah. Well, let's move on to happy news. Are you ready for some happy news?
Sure.
It's an end of justice.
I have to give you lots of props. You didn't just find one, but you found 2 Hernandez stories today.
You know, they were there.
They were.
I plucked them like a grape.
Okay. You
I
plucked
make
them.
wine out of it.
Plucked them like Sandusky plucking out a child.
Oh my god.
Was that wrong?
That's easy. Do you have balls? Are you a boy? That's it.
Are you under 11 years old? Okay, you win. First story, Odin Lloyd, who is the most recent of his murders.
Allegedly.
Yeah, whatever. His family is suing Sandusky. maybe him too.
Maybe that too.
Maybe he was raped.
Maybe there were some problems as a child.
Yeah, we don't know. Suing Aaron Hernandez for wrongful death.
Yeah, I think he has to be convicted first.
It seems that, well, then again, OJ got sued by
after
the family
after
he was
conviction,
acquitted.
Right. But that was after. The civil comes after.
You would think so. Either way,
does.
it should still come after. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that turns out. Now,
I do believe they should get some money out of this.
Oh yeah, some sort of compensation. But
I mean, they have a rental car to pay for all of a sudden.
Check that up.
Oh wait, no, that was in Aaron's name. It's okay.
That's
It's
right.
okay.
No, it's in his wife or his fiance's
name. That's
check that glove box. And also, Aaron Hernandez is apparently quite the wingman when it comes to hooking up with cellmates.
My favorite story of the week.
Yeah, this is great. Apparently, Aaron Hernandez is getting lots of letters from women while in jail because, God forbid, they keep it classy.
Yeah, keep it like San Francisco. All right.
Yeah, gay.
Classy.
Oh, classy.
Nah.
Classily gay.
Mm-hmm.
He's been handing off basically addresses to girls that have been mailing him to his cellmates. I love this part. One of the cellmates, known as, quote, Ronnie or Rondo, wrote a letter to one of the girls that had mailed AH and said, that's what he calls it. AH is my cellmate and friend. He had given me your address saying he has a good feeling about you and I becoming pen pals.
That's awesome.
I'm currently in prison for beating up a cop. So tell me about yourself. What do you look for in a man?
A murderer, apparently. You know what's great about Aaron Hernandez's initials? It's the sound his victims make before they die.
That was good. But I love that. It goes from like, he gave me your number basically. And
what are you looking for to do? Behind
and we
bars?
Should become
I
pen
got
pals. Yeah, it's like, oh, you gave me your address. We should become pen pals. I'm impressed for being a cop. Tell me about yourself. What do you look for in a man?
One-tone colored outfits? Behind bars?
So tell me, how do you like orange?
Restricted freedom?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Do you like anglets?
Do you like...
'Cause I have an electronic one.
You like conjugals?
Yeah. I'll show you my conjugal.
Do anal in the conjugal, yeah? Anal.
Ridiculous. I love it. What do you like in a man? Not you. Yeah.
Aaron Hernandez.
Then
That's
again,
who
they
I
are
wrote.
mailing Aaron Hernandez. So.
Yeah, but at least he's famous.
That's what it comes down to.
What are you looking for in a man?
Yeah.
Someone that replaces my dad because he left when I was a child.
Right.
I have daddy issues.
My dad raped me, basically. There's a drop.
I love how basically it's in there.
Yeah, well, not 100%, just mostly. And another one had mailed in one of his female mailers, and it said something about having a 6-pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's important details.
Yeah.
When you're in jail. So, anyways, that has been our Hernandez Justice.
It's an end of justice.
That's it. Real quickly, 3 people got stabbed at the parking lot, Denver Broncos, because people are stupid and drunk and stabbings happen.
Surprise! It wasn't the Raiders involved this time.
Yeah.
Or the Dodgers.
No, it's Chargers and Broncos.
Chargers? Huh.
No, Dodger fans don't stab people. They just beat the fuck out of them.
That's true.
Don't fuck with us.
No.
We will hurt you.
We'll let you live.
Yeah.
So you remember what
Barely.
happened. Well, you'll remember what happened. All class.
Yeah, how you doing, Brian? Too soon? Fine, too soon. All right, I get it. All right, that's all we got. Do us a flavor. Check us out, thecherrystrike.com. Go to iTunes. You know what we like? We like 5 stars, just like the Frog Splash.
That's right.
Yeah, getting froggy.
Mm-hmm. Getting
give a
air.
little, yeah, nice little comment on there. You can get us on Facebook, facebook.com/thecharitystrike. At the old Charity Strick on ye old twat box. And, of course, the number is 805-419-3679. Have I forgot anything? Because I feel like I forgot everything tonight.
No.
That's
Do it like
everything.
Eva. Drop that in, remember?
Yeah.
At Haiku Hank, at TCS Midlife, at TCS Rebound, at TCS Trigger Mike.
Did you forget your Twitter there for a second?
Is it TCS Trigger Mike?
I think so.
I think it is. I just had to think about it for a second.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
I just log on. I don't know what
Yeah. Loggity.
Yeah.
That made no sense. All right. On that note, good night, everybody. Good night, bitches.